The Nigerian film industry, popularly called Nollywood, is one of the biggest movie industries in the world. And what more evidence do you need to back this fact than the recent smashing of the box office records by Funke Akindele's A Tribe Called Judah, raking in over 1 billion naira to become the highest grossing film in Nollywood. However, these amazing feats reached by the industry did not just happen overnight. The history of entertainment in Nigeria cannot be told without a visit to the first television station in Africa, the then Western Nigerian Television WNTV, now known as NTA Ibadan. Rising from the ashes of the colonial era filmmaking, which for the most part only catered to the colonial elites, came right after independence, what some would call the golden age of Nigerian films. This era saw theatre practitioners like Duro Ladipo, Hubert Ogunde, Moses Olaya transitioning into the big screens. The WNTV during this period played a significant role in promoting these theatre acts. The station would always tape and beam their plays for television viewing, and these served as an alternative to the cinema.
The film industry was created by television. They provided an environment that encouraged them. It popularized them. This experimentation by television, taking their drama out of the studio, show the drama people what can be done.
The first indigenous film that was made in Nigeria was made in 1970, working with the very vibrant Yoruba traveling theatre practitioners. They used to carry plays from community to community across West Africa, but the film for them was a better option because it reduces the issue of carrying a lot of troops to travel.
The cinema era suffered a gradual decline through the 1980s and 1990s, soon to be replaced by home videos with motion pictures initially in VHS, then VCDs, and much later DVDs. The Nigerian movie industry grew exceedingly during this period that by the early 2000s, about 4 to 5 films were produced every day in Nigeria. This was also the period when the industry was first called Nollywood.
In those days, we have nothing than to travel to stage a place. There was little or no money at that time. When I wanted to put Ogori Elemoso into film, I went to a finance house in Lagos. They loaned me some amount.
For veterans like Larry Kwaimo, who have weathered the storm, making the industry what it is today, how can their legacies be preserved?
We try to tell the story of our old generation, those who started this profession. And we are trying our best not to jeopardize that effort. We are trying our best. We are just appealing to the government to please help us. Some have started helping. There was a time grants was given to the Lagos State Tampan to produce films. We are expecting that to happen in our state, and we are assuring our government that if they partner with us, they are not going to regret it.
Given the history of the industry and reflecting on how Nigerian filmmakers have consistently built on the efforts of those before them, learning from their mistakes to grow the industry to where it is currently, despite the myriads of challenges it faced over the years, it should not take a genius to forecast a very bright future for Nollywood. In Ibadan, Grace Anyoleke for Dateline 360.